Today, I'm going to teach you how to play a game that you'll play a couple times throughout this unit to show the relationship between multiplication arrays and division. Your first step is to cut out these number cards. After you cut them out, you'll put them in a pile face down because this is the number cards that you draw from. You'll need this division array game recording sheet. It has the directions, but it also has the area where you record all of your work. So your first step is to shuffle your number cards, which are right here. Remember, you're going to cut them out. And you're going to draw a number card. And I'm going to draw the number card 11. Then, after you draw the number card, that number card represents the amount of counters you have. If you don't have physical counters at home, you can use these virtual counters. And here I already have 10 of them, and I'm just going to draw one more to get 11. So here are my 11 counters. You could also just draw your counters if that's easier for you. So after I get my 11 counters, then I roll a die. And I rolled 4. So 4 represents the number of equal rows I need in my array. So I'm going to see what my array could look like if I have 4 rows. So I'm going to move my counters and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to keep going. And so now I have a 4 by 2 array, and I can't use my final 3 counters because it will not go into my array. It won't go into it evenly. Let me show you how I would score this. Okay, so I have 4 rows. I have 2 counters per row. I started with 11 total counters, and I had 3 left over out of my array, and those are right here. So my score is 2 because your score represents the amount of counters per row you have. Now, if you're lucky and you get a number that goes in evenly and you're able to use all of your counters and not have a leftover counter, then you get to triple the score. So that's just a little bonus. It's right here on number 5. For you to read if that is your option. You do 5 rounds and then find your total score, and you compare this to your partner's score. You can work with a sibling, you can work with a classmate on Google Meet, you can work with a parent, or you could just play against yourself if you'd like. Here are 2 examples of 2 different rounds. So if you need examples, be sure to look on your learning plan. And then after you play your game, move on to the right section of your learning plan. One thing I learned about division from this game was blank. So really, even though we're working with arrays, which represent multiplication, I want you to think about how this relates to division. Be sure to use use detail to justify your answer in your math notebook. Good luck and have some fun.